We about to tap into some realness. Talking about a little of this, a little of that. I want y'all all to feel this. We gon' keep it tall, always put some truth in it. Nothing's at the table like bread, it's always proof in it. Music, life, family, romance, sports, food, even talk about finance. I ain't money to it, but to do it, you're locked in with me. And we gonna get into some things, emotions and all. Back off the wall, might even pull on them heartstrings. Can we talk? Can we talk?
Yo. Welcome to Can We Talk? It's your girl, Meek Montana. Listen, man. Listen. I guess I don't have to be the bad guy today. Because we're going to talk about, the uncomfortable conversation that's hard for, certain people to talk about. And me, I'm a civilian, so I can say what I want to say. But it's going to be all fair, all facts. You know what I'm saying? As much facts as possible. You know what I'm saying? I can't say anything about, allegedly. Because these are things that I've been seeing myself. So I'm just talking about what I've been seeing in a W. You know what I'm saying? You see what you're talking about on the title and all like that. So last night, let's get into this. First of all, last night, LA Sparks versus Atlanta Dream was phenomenal. That game was amazing. It was like, it's what the W was made of. You hear me? When I say they were balling, you hear me? They were balling, man. It's crazy. Like, I've never seen nothing like it. Like, I'm talking about in the past couple of years, should I say? I don't want to say never, but in the past couple of years, I have not seen a game so good, so close. Like, I want to say almost equally matched. Like, it's crazy. Like, it was just amazing. It was an amazing game, right? They took Angel out the game before that one, when they played Portland, I believe it was, just for, precaution like that, just for precaution. But she wanted to get in the game bad. She asked the people, is it a rule where they say I can't come in at halftime? That's a baller. You hear me? That's a baller. So, like I said, anyway, if you didn't watch that game, me, I record all the games because I like to go back and watch some things. I just like that. Some things I might have missed, or even if I didn't miss them, it's exciting. Most of the games, should I say, this year, all of the fucking games this year have been exciting. The league this year has really became one of those ones. Like, every team damn near is like, you can't sleep on nobody. Let's put it like that. You can't sleep on nobody. So it was a game of two teams battling, right? A game of two teams battling. There was some fouls going on. But nobody was yelling at the refs. Nobody was disrespecting the referees. None of the things, right? Nobody was throwing no tantrums. Nobody was flopping. It wasn't none of that. None of that stuff. No self-inflicted fouls. None of the things, right? This is what makes the W great. This is what makes the W great. Just hardcore, straight up ball dogs. They were dogs. Both teams was out there balling. Necker out there balling. Angel out there balling. Leash out there balling. Ron was having a hard night, but still, that she one of those ones still. Like, everybody have a bad night. It is what it is. Like, nobody's perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, listen, we gotta put some respect on Jordan Canada's on her name. Like, she is a nice ass point guard. She's a nice point guard, B. Like, for real. We gotta put some respect on Jordan Canada's name. Straight up. Got to. Like, she don't give up, yo. She don't give up. And for real, she could have possibly made the all-star, if it wasn't the politics wasn't involved, However, so let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this joint, right? Clark is a virus. Keep it straight up 1,000. Clark is a virus to the WNBA. I say that because, let's be clear, in college, she was pretty decent. She was good. She was good for what she was good for, right? Big kids, 18, 19, 20. So, but if you're not built for the W, the highest level of the professional game, it's over. Everybody got your number, Everybody has your number. It's crazy, man. From college to the pros, even her coaches said that she could dish it, but she can't take it. Her own coaches, of course, except for Stephanie, she a bootlegger. So who cares? But they all said she was a problem. They all said that 22 has always been a problem, right? Your own coach, your coach in college and shit had to get refs out there when y'all were practicing to call techs on you, to call technical fouls on you for acting out. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Your coach got to get refs to come ref a freaking scrimmage or practice because you want to have a tantrum. And please, let's be clear. I've posted several videos of her tantrums, just clips, should I say, in one video, because I'm not going to sit there and do the whole thing, man. That'll take probably like a weekend shit to just post all her videos of her acting a whole fool. We're not doing that. I'm not giving that too much of that. You know what I'm saying? She don't have no respect. She's entitled. You know what I'm saying? And all the things, right? It's given just what I said. You know what I mean? Palm color entitlement. Straight up. She's not physically built for the W. She's not physically or mentally built for the W at all. She's not for the pro level at all. Take away her ability to go left. You take away her ability to go left, man. That woman, she'd turn around and damn near snap her neck, push off, and then work the foul, even though she's the one pushing off. And I mean pushing. I'm not talking about little nudging that. Like, I'm talking about she pushing off, bro. Like pushing. She can't stand nobody in her space. But here's the thing. That's what ball is. It's my job. It's my job to stop you from scoring. It's my job to stop you from being effective. That's what makes the game. That is the game. And vice versa. However, she has no defensive capability. She is horrible on defense. She stinks. I don't know if any of y'all ever saw, what was the name of that show, bro? In Living Color, I guess. And they had Stewart. And he would always do this quarter-inch jump off the ground skit type thing. Talk about, look what I can do. Look what I can do. That's how she played defense, B. She gets cooked. She gets cooked. She gets cooked. Yo, and I'm talking about cooked like a family reunion on Juneteenth type cooked. She is disgusting on defense, man. She is a one-trick pony. She think logo this, logo that. Man, you know how many palm color girls? I don't even want to call them palm color, man. Listen, you know how many white girls in this league that literally they like that. So when people say, "Oh, y'all don't like her because she's white," man, I am stupid. You know how many white girls came before her that we love? You know how many white girls came after her that we love? You know how many white girls came with her that we love? Are y'all dumb? Y'all just sound stupid. That's how you know she got that MAGA cult following. And here's the thing. Most of them motherfuckers never ever played ball or know what ball is. They just seen a white girl get humiliated because she lost the championship to a team of predominantly black girls, and being LSU, and Angel Reese did the John Cena on her. She put her hand, she waved her hand in her face, basically giving her the same energy that she's been giving people since she was in college. Caitlin Clark has done it to people so many times in her collegiate career. However, it's okay. Why? Because she's a white girl. It's Caitlin Clark. It's all right. But the moment the black young girl do it, let her know, now you can't see me and I got the ring. You can't see me and I got the ring. And she did it towards her, not in her face. She did it towards her. She just wanted her to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. It's a problem. It's a problem. Listen. When the girl gets hit, or I don't even want to say she get hit, you know what I'm saying? So most times, she literally half-ass throws herself into someone and snaps her. When I say it looked like she's going into convulsions, bro, it's crazy. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Anybody that run them plays back, they like, what fucking referee or even a referee association can look at those clips and them playbacks and say, yo, this shit is okay? Nah, but we're gonna have to blame the commissioner too. Why? Why? Because she got some say too. She should be talking about these things. She should be putting an end to these things. There should be fines. There should be fines for excessive flopping. Excessive. People say, "Oh, LeBron flop." LeBron ain't out here looking like somebody just broke his neck like a chicken. So, nobody's even close to her most times, and she just starts flopping around like a fish out of water. What are we doing? It takes away from the fun of the game. It's like, man, and it's a shame because Indiana has an amazing team. They have an amazing team. You take her out of it, and they're fine. And not for nothing, they actually play better without her. And that's not allegedly, that's a fact. Anyway, she averaged more turnovers than anything. The wild thing is that if she actually played a game and concentrated on it more than, than better her attitude and her performance, she actually probably be a phenomenal player. But she's not looking to be a phenomenal player. She's looking to be an untouched player. She wants to be that girl. But you got all these teams in that WNBA and so many women that are that girl. Like, girl, when it comes to being that girl, they said she's the 11th best point guard, but they did clear it up. I think they said in an All-Star game or some shit like that. But even still there, bro, that's just disgusting. Whoever said that, that's disgusting. That's laughable. It's laughable. Her fan base, full of racists. She does nothing, says nothing to do anything to calm down all that nastiness. So where I was going with that was, they know nothing about the game. They became fans of Caitlin Clark, like I said, after the black girl did the John Cena on her. That's when they became fans of Caitlin Clark. They don't know nothing about the game. They never watched them. They never even knew who she was until then. Come on, you kidding me? Let's be clear, man. Kelsey Mitchell better than her. I said it. 1v1, she will cook her. And then they'll probably throw out the fucking league. They'll throw Kelsey Mitchell out the fucking league for beating the shit out of her. Kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. I don't know. I'm just disgusted, like for real. Just thinking about it, just thinking about so much vitriol, the hate, the nastiness, the threats that her fan base, I didn't say her fan base does to black women. And then here's another thing that I hate. Why do they say, oh, the league is full of lesbians and they're white stated they don't want the white straight women to like basically prosper. Like why wouldn't we? Like you know how many straight women are in the WNBA? Like why do y'all think that the WNBA just full of gays? Y'all are weird. Y'all display a lot of weird behavior, a lot of weird rhetoric. That's just y'all disgust me. And half of them don't have any education, man. Half of them don't have any education. It's disgusting. It is very disgusting. Anyway, forgive me too. I'm tired. I had a long day today. I made a very long day today. It's going to be longer tomorrow. Got a party to do Friday. I'm sorry, Saturday. Back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Just a long day. Period. Anyway, back to the shits. She reads from the same prompt. There's no place for hatred and racism in this league. Typical. White girl answer. White person answer. There's no place in this league for that. All while continuing for it to be a place in the league for it, right? Make it make sense. The NBA has their rivalries. You know what I'm saying? They got the Magic, Bird, right? They had this situation from college, Bird went to Indiana, Magic went to Michigan, and shit, they balled. They had their situation. Then they took it right over to the NBA. I mean, it was Boston versus LA, and that was, Boston and LA, that was the biggest rivalry back then, I believe. That's what they say. You talk about 70s and 80s and shit like that. So, looking at the documentaries and things that when Magic and Bird talk about it, man, it's a big rivalry. Big rivalry. However, there was another situation that happened. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas. Larry Bird, he didn't say there's no place for that in the NBA. What he said was, it's not no racism. We're not having that. We cool, we good, basically. He stopped all of the nonsense before that so-called fan base can even, try to stir up that kind of controversy in the league. And you're talking about, like I said, 80s. So I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, it was still a lot of, come on now, we're in 2026 and racism is disgusting. So I'm sure that it was even worse. So yeah, but he did it. He stopped it right in his tracks. Sat right next to Isaiah. Magic went to his mom's house because they wanted to do a commercial. Well, the people wanted them to do a commercial together. And Bird said, come do it at my house. Come do it at my state. And Bird's mom said, did you tell him? He said, tell him what, Mom, that he's my favorite player. Yo, that's fire. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? That's why it doesn't have to be racist. It doesn't have to be a racial situation. The thing with Alyssa Thomas, they say, oh, her hanger was on her throat type situation. Again, half Caitlin Clark and DB, DeWanna Bonner, not gotten into a situation prior to all of the things, because there was fouls going on all over the place. But because they were playing physical, let's be clear. It's a physical game. But again, you know, if they didn't get into that situation and they were wrestling for the ball. That's the crazy part about it. They were wrestling for the ball and she was just getting up. That was nothing but her adrenaline. That's adrenaline. Everybody's adrenaline is going 1,000 because we want to win. Everybody wants to win. But somebody has to lose. However, who freeze frames? Oh, she had her hand on her throat. Come on, man. She was not trying to George Floyd that woman. If AT wanted to hurt that woman, she would have done so. It didn't take 5 plays later for her to do that. You see what she did to Angel Reese in her rookie year? And Angel not white. AT is AT. Alyssa is Alyssa Thomas, man. That's just who she like. She ball hard. And listen, she's a good woman. From my understanding, they said she's a very cool woman. Nobody has anything bad to say about AT. She's a dog. But that's what I'm saying. Number 22, she's not built for the league. She's good at golf. She probably should just go ahead and you know what I mean, go ahead and do the golf thing, man. Don't do the golf thing for real. That's where you flourish. That's where you flourish the most. And this ain't it. This ain't it for you. You know what I mean? This ain't it for you at all. Seriously. And that ain't even shots fired. That's facts. It's just all facts. AT's a dog, like I said. And if that situation didn't happen, but like I said, with DB and Caitlin Clark, there would never been a situation that would have never, nobody would have freeze framed that crap and said, oh my God, she tried to choke her. She had her hand on her neck and knee. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? It was a ball. It's been shit. Like I said, the WNBA been in inception, since its inception 30 years now, right? You telling me in 30 years, worse hasn't happened? But y'all make this a big situation. The Congress getting involved in all that goofy shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. How about y'all go out there and take care of our country? You worry about our country. Now, don't worry about no fucking one person on no basketball court in a woman's game. Get your fucking nose out of women's business. Go handle our business out here in this country. Y'all giving millions and trillions and all that shit to other countries and shit while our country out here starving and hurting and shit. Make it make sense. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all mind y'all fucking business. I ain't got no business in the W any fucking way. I ain't got no business in the NBA. So mind y'all fucking business. Go take care of y'all business out here. Can't wait till November to get you motherfuckers up out of here. Outsiders should never be able to, pollute the league when you have a person, star, should I say, because that Caitlin Clark is a star, that can shift the trajectory of the nonsense, the vitriol. Those are facts. Those are facts. Say it again. Outsiders should never be able to pollute a league when you have a star who can of the nonsense, of the vitriol. I personally don't watch too many Indiana games, even though I love to, because there's so many good players on there, you know what I'm saying? Like Raven, Lexi, you know what I mean? You got that I like, you know what I'm saying, that I like. I mean, it's dope players on there, period, you know what I mean? But that I personally like from Indiana, like I said, you got Raven, you got Lexi, you got Kelsey. I said, they let Passat go, so I mean, I hope she over, in Vegas. at the Aces flourishing, doing her 1-2 as she should, because her first game, coming off the bench, she lit it up. She did her 1-2 for sure. I just hope and pray that she continues to flourish over there and make a home and a stable home there, because she's really good. That's a great pickup. Very great, very, very good pickup. Young girls watch the WNBA now more than ever, right? There's so much talent, so many stars on all these teams. It's sad to know that they see all this outlandish behavior, all these antics, the blatant disrespect shown to players and referees the same, and think that that's the way to go. All right, we don't want these young girls. We don't want the young boys to think that this is the way to go. This is not what basketball is. This is not how it does. This is not how it moves. It's not how it's played. It's not played with a bunch of flopping. It's not played with a bunch of disrespect, talking shit to the referees blatantly, and they don't check her up. But let somebody clap. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, the disgusting shit again. You know what I mean? Veering off a little bit. But the disgusting shit again is, if this is a competitive sport at a professional level, just like the men, these women should be able to talk shit respectfully. They should be able to clap, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, get that shit, like, whatever. They should be able to make the little small gestures and shit, like, yo, you too small. Or put their hand down, like, yo, you too little. They should be able to do that without getting attacked. These fucking referees ref the game like the women are playing 10 and under. Like, they just learning the game of basketball. And they gotta tiptoe and like pat them on the back. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna make sure. No, man, these is fucking grown ass women playing on a professional level, aggressive basketball. If that's not what you're here to do, then it's not the sport for you. Go do something else. Yo, I'm a South Carolina fan, Gamecocks. You know what I mean? Dawn Staley, Philly, big Philly, because I'm from Philly. I mean, we from different parts of Philly, but Dawn is Dawn. Period. I follow her career since I was a pup. What she's done with that program is amazing. And she has so many amazing players that came out of that program. Look at Boston. It's a great player. However, man, oh man, does she remind you of old boy on Django? She gonna protect her. She gonna protect boss. Who that nigga on that nag? Yo, that's Aaliyah Boston. Who's that nigga on that nag? You kidding me? But anyway, elbow queen. They don't say shit about that too much. Right? But they just, let's just go ahead and sweep that under the rug a little bit. I mean, it's nothing. It's Indiana. Let's sweep it under the rug. No, don't sweep it under the rug. Let these women ball. Let these women ball, man. Let these women ball. That's what they out here to do. That's what they get paid to do. That's what they're entertainers. They out here to entertain, just like the NBA. Now, listen, I'm not saying that Clark don't get fouled, because she does. They all do. You know what I'm saying? Hers is not excessive. Hers is not so bad that, oh my God, like, oh, they're going to kill her. They're going to hurt her. Oh my God. Did she pick and choose which game she was going to play and not play? The fuck was that? When they had to play Phoenix again, she played the game before that and then sat out the Phoenix game. The fuck? I smell something. Ussy. I smell Ussy. Yeah, I smell Ussy. Ussy. Yeah, that's what I smell. And again, like I said, man, she's terrible on defense. Terrible. But anyway, I'm going to give you a firm example. of the bullshit. What's happening versus the Aces. When she fouled Chelsea Gray, clear as day. It wasn't nothing hard, wasn't nothing crazy, but it was enough that, Chelsea, you know what I mean? She fell back, she hit the floor, kept it moving, you know what I'm saying? Flat foul. Foul was called. Not even a whole fucking second went by before old white girl dropped to the ground like Chelsea hit her, punched in the gut or some shit, or hit her in the eye. What the fuck? Like, what we doing? That is an embarrassment to our league. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. We don't want to see that shit. We want to see some ball. Like, if you fouled her. Okay, let her go to the line. You know what I mean? Get her one. You get fouled, you cool. You go to your line, you all right with that? No, I'm sorry. When you think you got fouled because you fouled yourself, because you fouled yourself a lot. You fouled yourself a lot, CC. You tell the ref, you, come here. Who the fuck are you? And them goofies, they fucking listen to you. They don't tee you up, though. But then you'll go on post-game interviews and say, well, it did happen and it was that, but y'all never talk about the real shit, the important shit. You got a lot of growing up to do, shorty. A lot of maturing, should I say. You have a lot of maturing to do. Paige is fire. Paige Beckers is what people think Caitlin Clark is. That's what Paige is. Paige is one of them. You hear me? Paige is one of them. Get the fuck out of here. Kidding me? Like I said, she a one-trick pony. Lastly, man, let's stop the narrative that she's the reason that the W is moving so fast. Let's stop that narrative. Let's stop that narrative for real. Because like I said earlier, if it wasn't for Angel doing in her own face, but towards Clark, we wouldn't even be talking about Angel and Clark. The league would it be moving? Yeah, it'd be moving. It'd still be going in the same direction because the talent is the talent. The talent doesn't change. Hold on one second. So the talent doesn't change, right? You got talent that came in, AZ Fudd, Olivia Miles. Listen, I know I said Paige Beckers is what the people thought that Caitlin Clark should be, or who they think she is. I'm saying it because they both white, right? But let's be all the way clear. Olivia fucking Miles, bro, she came in a dog. You don't see her flopping. You don't see her fucking making no excuses. You don't see her doing no bitching and crying and moaning and shit. She take a lick, she give a lick. Get me? But she is hurting motherfuckers. What? She came in. She wasn't no nervous garbage. She came in her rookie year this year, man. She is cooking. When feet get back, it's gonna get dark for motherfuckers. Like I said, though, Angel Reese winning the champion, Angel Reese and LSU winning the championship is what garnered the attention that we've gotten for the past 3 years. And what's crazy is they both play two different positions. So the, narrative of, Caitlin Clark's numbers, Angel Reese's numbers, what Caitlin Clark does as far as a sister, bro, how the fuck is y'all trying to compare guard to a forward? The fuck? Compare Caitlin and Paige. I dare you. Fucking dare y'all. Compare Caitlin and Paige. Watch what happens. Fucking weirdos. Fuck out of here. Angel's part of the reason for the expeditious growth of the league as well because of what happened during the championship game, LSU versus Iowa. That's the truth. If it was a white girl that did that, we wouldn't be talking this. We wouldn't be having these conversations. We wouldn't be having these conversations at all. At all. Best guards to me, no particular order, but the best guards to me, Miles, Page, Fudd, Mitchell, Plum, Wheeler, Canada. What? Like I said, put some respect on JC name. Put some respect on JC name. Well, Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray. Come on, man. Oh my God. Gabby. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I can keep going. There's just so many of them. Like I said, it's too many of them to just keep naming. But we want to see great games. We want to see some drama, some shit talking, and all the things. We want to see that. That's what the W is about. That's what all sports is about. Everybody talks shit. Everybody. That's what pumps us up. It's the adrenaline rush. Like, oh, I'm better than you, or this team's better than this team, or whatever. But guess what? At the end of the day, a lot of them are friends, or they're cordial. But it's competitive. You know how many times I play ball and shit, and I talk wild shit to niggas? Like, what? Fuck you. I'll bust your ass. Man, put some bread on the line. You walk away and it's all good. And that's facts. That's facts. The next day we come and we might be playing on the same team. You never know. If you notice, it's like when USA, the Chargers, all that shit, some of them played on the same team and it was fine. Even when Caitlin and Reese was playing on the same team, it was fine. But you motherfuckers want to make it a thing. Why? Because it generates money. It generates heat. And that fucking MAGA cult loves it. Bunch of fucking uneducated weirdos. No fucking teeth. Fucking. Ugh. Anyway. The NBA talk wild shit to each other. Them men talk a lot of shit, do a lot of antics to each other, but they don't disrespect each other. There's been fights in the NBA. There's been fights in the WNBA. Shit. Fucking CP, she rumbled, right? Candace rumbled. Like, come on, man. Things happen. Shit happens. You know, sometimes some shit just, go a little too far. Like, whoa, man, that's just a little bit too much. I might have to punch on you real quick. You know what I mean? I ain't got to shoot nobody. I ain't going to have to pew nobody. You know what I mean? We ain't got to go there. No, we ain't got to go there. But I'm going to put these hands and feet on you real quick because I got to let you know don't do that no more. It happens, man. It happens. A whole documentary about what was it? The Rumble. Was it Indiana? Yeah. Yeah. It was. The men. Whole documentary on that whole fight. Anyway. You can't have that when one player is such a cancer. It makes the commissioner scared to address things. And officiating more atrocious than normal. It's disgusting. It makes the officiating more atrocious than normal. Disgusting. But don't know how much these referees get paid, right? However, they signed up for their job. Despite what y'all getting paid, you signed up for the job, so do the job properly, to the best of your ability, fairly. Don't go out here and do shit just because of one particular person and all that goofy shit. You're not trying to make her happy. You think the fucking WNBA gonna crumble because one motherfucker is unhappy or she may leave the league? I think I'll tell her something. She should go play overseas. The latter, they will eat her alive over there. You think we play rough over that? Are you kidding me? Overseas in any country she go to play, they gonna wow her up. She's not built for this shit. My suggestion, she better hit them motherfucking weights, get some tough skin. Since she like to talk shit, she need to be able to take that shit. Stop pushing off. Stop flopping like a wet fucking fish out of water. Play ball. We want to see great fucking games. We don't want to see or hear about people getting death threats and shit like that over no fucking white girl, no basketball, no sport. We don't want to see that. We don't want to hear that. The W has been amazing this season. Like I said, the talent is endless. All the teams. The expansion teams that came in fucking feet on necks. Next year, it's going to be even, man, I can't wait to see what next season going to bring. You hear me? So, yeah, man. Again, that game last night, man. Don't get me wrong, I had to get that shit off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? It was bothering me. That Chelsea Gray shit, that really, ate me the fuck up. Because I'm like, yo, you foul her, but you gonna fall down and shit like it's like something happened to you? Are you nuts? Like, what is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Who does that, man? Like, what the fuck? She literally fell down and to look like white girl tears and shit. Like, what were you doing, sis? Anyway, so that game last night, man, like both of the games, shit. The Mercury and was it Miles last night? I believe it was. I believe it was the Mercury and the Lynx last night. I believe they were balling. And that game was close as fuck. It was hooping last night. The games last night was amazing. I can't even lie. They were amazing. This is the shit we want. This is the shit we want to see. Shit we want to see, man. Just we're playing at night. We're playing at night, man. Is there any games tonight? So many games tonight. Okay, so all right. So another good close game tonight. UConn. I'm sorry, I say UConn. I'm saying think about fucking Marsh. Madness and shit. Connecticut, man. Connecticut beat Portland. Right? Um, 90 to 87. Great game, obviously. Close like that. And Washington beat Toronto 79-62. That's what I'm telling us. That's good games. Good games. Minnesota literally only won by 4 points last night. That's a great game. Great game. Atlanta beat LA last night. Great game. Kidding me? This is what we're talking about. So Wednesday, 12 p.m., Seattle versus Chicago. God, that's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game. On the clock, LA versus Minnesota. We looking for. Listen, Ray Burrell was balling last night, man. Hamby was balling last night, man. Like, what we looking for? We looking for Willa was balling last night. I want to see that. I want to see this, man. I want to see Willer versus Olivia. That's going to be interesting. Man, they both, they dogs. They dogs. It's going to be interesting. Golden State versus Indiana. That's the game everybody talking about right now. Because again, like I said, Indiana is an amazing team. Amazing team. Golden State though, they came in with something to prove, man. They came in with something to prove, and they haven't stopped yet. I'm not mad at it. So that's my take on all this shit, man. If y'all, feel differently about anything that I said, hey, leave it in the comments. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rather you agree, disagree, we can all agree to disagree. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what I see, what I feel from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody said, I was on Threads and shit, some goofy said, I don't know sports. Like, what? Do you know how many championships I have? I'm talking about basketball, softball, volleyball, track, cross country. Like, do you know how many championships I have? Are you stupid? I had to take pictures and show them pictures of my trophies and my medals and all the things. I'm saying, like, are you dumb? And I never played with a bunch of females except for when I had to play organized ball in, school and college and shit like that. But I came in with like volleyball, like intramural and street ball. I'm playing with all guys because females just wasn't like that. It wasn't like that for me. Man. It was in practice in college, and my coach literally had a guy. His name is Quan from Jersey. Ball his ass off. Had him guarding me every fucking practice. Well, because it's like that. But one time I decided to actually ball hard in practice and shit. Me and him had like this love and basketball type, love hate type shit. But we was hooping in practice, and we both went up for the ball, jumping and shit. And when he was up in the air, I'm up in the air with him, and his elbow, he literally, his elbow, he went to come down with the ball and caught me in the eye, 17 stitches and shit. Like, my eye. He felt so bad. He's like, so anyway, again, like I said, that's my take on things, man. I feel like the girl can actually be a great player, if she tones down all the antics, and not even tone down, just stop the antics, man. Stop the flopping, stop the bullshit. Get that cult together that you say there's no place for that in this league or anywhere. Get them together. You know what I'm saying? Get your game together. Step your game up. You still got that golf body. You gotta hit them weights, girl. You gotta hit them weights. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know. I watch you, and I'm like, yo, she go left. Every time she go left, that's her comfort zone. Take away her left side. Now look, you take away her left side, she gets so bent out of shape. She gets so aggy. That's where the flopping, that's where the pushing, the shoving comes in. That's where she likes to push off and shove, and then flag people off when she don't like what somebody says, or if something doesn't go her way, or then she'll walk away like, won't nobody put hands on her and shit. Like, ain't nobody gonna put hands on you because it ain't that deep. But you and your people, or should I say the people that follow your ass, y'all make it that deep. So, anyway, that's it for me. Again, it's another episode of Can We Talk. It's been a minute. Thought I, talk about the dub today. Like I said, we talk about everything here. It's not, podcast about just one topic. I mean, one general situation, anything like that. It's just I talk about everything. I mean, sports, music, politics a little bit. I don't really like to get into that too much because there's some weirdos out here for real, for real. But we talk about everything. We touch on everything. Cooking, whatever. You know what I mean? Had a very good interview with mother of five, who's a gym rat. Like she's awesome. She makes things look easy, although they're not. But she makes it work. She doesn't make any excuses. It's a very good interview. It's on my page, on my YouTube. I mean, it's on her YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? You go to my YouTube, find it there. It's called Empowering Women Empowerment, Empowering Women, something like that. But anyway, just make my channel. Music on all streaming platforms, very versatile. Music everywhere. I work with Black Key Beats. He's credited for music with everybody. You name it. Look him up. The Box, DMX, Dr. Dre, Ludacris, you name it. Me and him grew up together pretty much in a sense. So it's like my brother. I've worked with people overseas. I write R&B, gospel, rap. I mean, you name it. Anyway, signing out. Y'all have a good night. Yo, tell your girl to tighten the fuck up out here, yeah? Straight up. Tighten up.